Hey, we cleaned our bodies. Now we're gonna clean our homes. Probably not the transition that was intended,
but it worked.
It does work. Well, we're also gonna save ourselves some money, a boatload of money from Campanelli, who is not only committed to helping you clean your home with less chemicals, cleaning it more efficiently, but also keeping you from having to go back to the store and buying the refill again and again and again. Let's call this the fan favorite set because it's a 10-piece. You get your mop, you get your duster, and you're also getting your towels. All the pieces are machine washable for $34.98. The set should easily cost you about $57. And we know how much it costs when you have to go back to the store for the reusable. So Chris Campanelli is hanging with us, part of the Campanelli dynasty.
Oh, wow.
Was that?
That's great.
You'll
I like
take
that.
it.
I'll take dynasty, thank you.
Let me know why this set is so special, because the 10 pieces, this is kind of the fan favorite pick.
Yeah, if you were to ask me which set of ours I would get, I would say start here, because you get almost everything, and the only duster set that is machine washable is this set right here, and this is our great big giant what you get.
And it allows you to customize. So you do get this extension pole.
Yes.
Right? And then here's your mop base with the mop pad.
With the mop pad, yes.
2 different duster handles in different sizes that you can use handheld.
Look at the comparison of what you get at the grocery store.
Gross.
This little guy right here, it's kind of like a toy in comparison.
Gross.
This is great and giant and large. Yep.
And you can also put those on the extenders. So I love that you don't have extra necessarily poles you don't need.
No,
so it's less.
Yep.
And then these are what we call the puppy fur
full set of
microfiber.
puppy fur towel,
Full set. It's a full 10-piece set. So that would be $57, let alone if you were to think about having to buy the replacement stuff. You don't with these because they're washable. $34.98. We have red right here.
And this is the pink.
Oh, I want the pink.
It kind of matches your shirt.
Listen, I would happily take the pink.
Yes.
Let's start with the mop or the duster, Chris? The duster?
Let's start with the duster.
Let's
dust. So that's the whole idea, is when you go to the grocery store, you see aisles and aisles of disposable products. And every single thing in this kit, there is a disposable counterpart. There's disposable dusters, there's disposable mops, there's disposable paper towels and things of that sort. We want to change that cycle for you. We want you to not go back and do that. We want to give you a tool that does a better job, and then we want you to save money in the process, right? So if you're using something like this, the worst part about it is that you have to go back and buy more. Or maybe you're using what your grandmother used, which was great in 1850. But the whole idea of a feather duster is it pushes dust from point A to point B, and you don't want to do that. You want to remove dust, because dust is disgusting stuff in your home. Skin scales, dust mite, and then dust mite poop. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
But we want to remove that.
It's not even 9 a.m. yet, Chris, and he already dropped the P word.
But that is the reality,
it's true.
right?
That's
so we want to
duster,
remove it with
dander.
microfiber. So this duster is so super big. We're going to use this. Microfiber lifts, traps, and removes. And then for the very first time, this guy, watch this, as I pull this little sleeve out here, we're going to put this in our ceremonial hamper over here. This is going to go in the washing machine and the dryer. And to your point, every single piece that we're going to use is going to go in the washing machine.
You've got to get this. We have the red and we have pink. So red is back here. The pink is really fun, pink and gray, for $34.98. Stop buying the disposables anymore. So, okay, duster. I love, too, the shape it gets into places where it's a little bit harder to dust, especially because you can attach it to that extension pole.
Which we're going to show you that right now. So it fits into these hard to reach places that you can't get to, right? I would not be able to fit my hand all the way to the bottom of this duster, or this vase here, but now I can get all the way in here.
But the dust can get down there.
Yeah, the dust can absolutely get down there. So we'll pull this guy out. This is bendable, so you can do your ceiling fan blades if you wanted to. So we can take this and do the top and bottom of the ceiling fan blades if you wanted to.
And it traps it instead of just knocking it down.
And removes it. There's a little kind of screw-on piece back here at the end, so we're going to unscrew this, and then we're going to take our extension pole. Now we're going to go way up high. So there are 2 different disposable products that they use to combat this disposable duster here, right? So you have the disposable dusters that you use handheld, and then you have the disposable dusters that you use way up high. Now,
you've got to buy different ones.
Yeah, well, but look at it. It's a joke. With ours, I can get to the 2nd-story balcony if I wanted to, and this other guy, I can't do that, right?
And Chris, how tall are you?
I am 6 foot.
Yeah, good luck for me to get even near that.
But with this little guy, you can get all the way up there if you wanted to.
Look, I could get all the way to the top.
Getting all the way up to the top. And I can't even reach with this guy here. That's the whole idea, is being able to do this. A lot
if you've
quicker
got
and a lot
vaulted
easier.
ceilings,
Yes.
you know, you may even live in a one-story
Transom
house.
windows.
You've got a vaulted ceiling. There's no way you're getting up there or up on a ladder.
No, not at all.
$34.98, and it's bendable. So there you can see you can do the ceiling fan. That's awesome.
Bendable,
and
washable.
It traps it.
Yes, it lifts, traps, and removes. It's made of the same microfiber that you know and love from our family. That duster set for the very first time is washable. You could take those sleeves off. You can put them in the washing machine. And this converts to a mop, right?
So this is my question for you. Because mops typically are the big floppy mops and the big,
like a mop and a bucket, a string
water
mop.
bucket.
Yep, we're not going to do that.
So we don't have to mop that way? I mean, your family owned a cleaning company.
Yes, you do not have to mop that way at all. The reason why we came up with this pad is we wanted to make sure that you could use it both wet and dry. So for dry, you can use this. Kind of reminds me of the big custodian mop that you used to use, right? This holds just enough water to use this if you wanted to. Now you can, first you clean dry, then you can transition immediately to a wet mop. So I'm going to show you what I did here. Is I take the pad, and I usually cheat a little extra space at the front here, and I'm going to show you why here. So we're going to start with a clean white pad. Your pad is going to be gray, but we use white to show you just how much dirt that we can clean up here. But the whole idea is that when you get this home, this is almost like the dirty sock test, right? You know how when you wear the white socks at home, you think your floor is clean, but then all of a sudden you kind of look at your socks and you're like, wait a minute, those were on my
Chris,
floor.
you're supposed to clear those stories about my house with me first.
Look at
before
how much
you share
dirt
them on air.
that lifts, traps, and removes, right? But here's why we use this large pad. We can get all the way up against the baseboards and the quarter round into the tight places. The articulating head allows us to get around corners if we wanted to.
The cabinets.
Baseboards, and then look, unlike those disposable mop pads, peel this off, we put it in the washing machine, and we put it in the dryer.
It's your dry and your wet mop. You're not lugging the big mop bucket or having to use those disposable, which, by the way, those extension rods on those mops stink. They're not sturdy like the Campanelli ones. For that alone, for $34.98, whether it was just for the mop, just for the dry mop, just for the dusters, it's worth grabbing either red or pink. At what should be $57 is now $34. Then you also get all the puppy fur towels. That's like huge.
Full set of puppy fur towels because you get 5 of them. They're 10 by 10s. These are the workhorses. But the whole idea is instead of using paper towel, what are we going to do? We're going to take this, we're going to put it in the hamper because every single piece in this set is washable. You got the washable puppy fur towels, you have the washable mop pads, and then for the very first time, you have the washable duster sleeves.
Here, come look.
Way up high, way down low.
This is your brand new cleaning set, and it takes up a lot less storage than what you have right now. All the paper towels, which cost a lot of money. All the reusable dusters, which also keep adding up. It's the mop and the dust extender in one. 10 pieces of our fan favorites. So you have pink, and you have red. I'm glad you timed that for Valentine's Day.
Red's my favorite color. I'm not kidding.
Is it really? Well, perfect. I'll take the pink.
Okay, there you go.
Because it is my favorite.
So 2 presented, 2 sold. That's it.
Yeah, there we go. $34.98 gets it home. Chris Campanelli, thank you so much.
Good to see you, Alex.
The 58083 is going to be your item number.